Hello and welcome to Off the Shelf with Phil and Dave, the movie talk show where each week one of us takes a movie off the shelf, presents it to the other for discussion.
This week coming off of Phil's shelf, 1987's Jaws 4, A Christmas Story. Kidding, of course, The Revenge, directed by Joseph Sargent, written by Michael de Guzman, and of course, let's not forget to mention Peter Benchley.
Yes, suggested and based.
Yeah, strongly influenced by.
Yeah.
Philip, why is this movie on your shelf?
Dave, my man, you don't even need to ask me such a question.
I know it's not part of a box set.
It is not. They're individual purchases.
So
However, this, as well as the previous, have all gone through the litany from VHS to DVD to Blu-ray and on the way to 4K glory. It's proudly on my shelf in the Jaws section. I have probably bought Jaws, the original, like 9 different times because they keep re-releasing it.
That makes more sense when comparing the two.
Yeah.
So if you've bought this movie 3 or 4 times, mathematically speaking, you would have bought the first one 17 times to maybe
to balance
justify it.
That's right.
Maybe.
Now, as of now, they have yet to release the anniversary versions of this particular title.
Next year.
Could be. I don't want to say for sure, but
ends in a 7.
Yeah, me and Hoagie were putting all our bets on 40th anniversary.
Yes. Sure, he's still getting those residuals.
Yes.
Rich man.
And I was happy to take it off this week.
Well, I was happy to look up IMDb to see what this scored.
Sure.
And then also to see what it's about.
You know, at this point, who knows? We were in SeaWorld last time.
Anyone's guess.
That's right.
Not Lance guessed, but anyone's. And here's what it says. Chief Brody's widow believes that her family is deliberately being targeted by another shark in search of revenge.
I think that's incorrect.
I was going to say it's sadly correct.
Well, the thing that I bump on, if you will, is she thinks it's the same shark. The way that she talks about it.
Yeah, that's one of several issues with this movie. It was
sure.
Like,
but like it came for him. It's coming. I knew it was coming. It killed your father. It's coming for you.
But they've died at the end of every movie.
Yeah.
So a relative, yes.
Maybe, but
an offspring, a cousin.
Who knows?
Neighbor.
Let's get 23andMe on this and figure it out.
Yeah.
It is a little questionable, this particular description in IMDb. Now, ultimately, there's bigger fish to fry, if you will. But I do think that it does mischaracterize her position on the matter.
Let me ask you this, as a guy who has all 4 movies on the shelf several times over and over and over, a big fan of the series, clearly.
Why?
Is there one movie over the other than the original, that finds its way off your shelf more often than another? If so, is it this one?
It is this one.
Okay.
You're beating me to the punch here.
I know. I had a feeling.
I really like this movie. It's really bad.
Yeah.
But it's a better bad than I thought 3 was. And actually a better bad than I think 2 is.
I will say this. This is not my least favorite Jaws.
Here we go. Let's fucking get to it.
We're going to have to wait to the end for the official rankings.
Of course. Nothing's official until the end.
However, there are things to like about this movie. It got a Metascore of 15. That's not just. And also the you and me score is quite low as well. I did find a 10 out of 10. Took a while, but it's there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's my alias, maybe.
Yes, Philippa. Love this movie. What is your experience or knowledge of who's behind this movie? De Guzman, Sargent, that's it.
I don't know either of them. Sargent directed The Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3.
The original, not the John Travolta one.
No, the Walter Matthau one. And I saw that movie probably like 30 years ago.
Any good?
I loved it.
I heard it was good.
And I was excited about the remake. And I actually didn't mind the remake either. But when I saw this movie, I did not know Joseph Sargent at all.
From a hole in the ground.
Yeah, it was just a name. This, in all honesty here, in full disclosure, now granted, I just saw Disclosure Day this past week. Loved it. Not perfect, but I really liked it, so you can go see it.
No.
This may be the first Jaws movie I ever saw. Because
Yeah, but sometimes that works out because based on how old you
yeah,
are. Yeah,
because
yeah.
I remember seeing this with my dad
Yeah, you were alive
in the
when it came
theater,
out.
and it was 87. I would have been 8 years old.
Stars aligned. Yep.
Yeah, and I think from that, I think that's where the soft spot for it comes, at least the baseline of it.
Well, you had that same soft spot in Rocky.
Yes.
I believe.
Yeah, Rocky 5 is another one, yes.
Because it was your first.
Or at least was at a time where I was ready for it.
Yeah.
Like I was 10 or 11 years old.
Yeah, and you're able to absorb it
in a different
from
way.
the first-hand experience rather than going back to it as a 30-odd-year-old.
That's right. So this has that soft spot, I think, built out of that.
It needs all the help it can get.
I think it does. But this was a movie that my sister and I watched all the time, taped it off of television, and she's 4 years younger than me. So if I'm watching this at 12 years old, probably by the time it's on video or whatever else, she's 8, and we're just watching it like constantly.
Is she okay?
Yeah, not so much, but not because of this.
Not related to that.
But fundamentally, yeah. So it's just a movie that when you talk about pulling something off the shelf, maybe more readily, obviously the first one's untouchable. But when I just want that light, breezy, airy watch, I find this delivers.
Yeah, I think we have a pretty good idea of the rankings already. I must say. I think the real question is which one's last and which one's second last.
Yeah.
That's really
that's really the game of it, if you will.
That's somewhat surprising to me. I thought that I was going to be the one here that was going to bat for this movie and had to sell it back to you a little bit.
Wow.
Assuming that this might be your least favorite.
Sure.
But knowing now that you watched it when it first came out, that makes a little bit more sense for the attachment, as it were. So this will be an interesting conversation.
Yeah, I'm really surprised. I'm even hearing you even positively say anything so far feels like it's more than I expected. So.
I was in a good mood. Jaws 3 was really bad.
It helps that this isn't in 3D, I think.
100%. And going in with the lowest of expectations is incredibly underrated, I think.
Sure.
In some instances.
You should try it every other week.
I think so.
I think it's probably a good
idea. Especially when you're dealing with sequels and stories that are asinine, as my mom would say, makes no sense, which we'll get into later.
Yeah.
But for some reason, you're like, okay, sure, whatever.
Yeah, I'll accept.
Why not?
Yep. Whereas other things we watched with like such a critical eye. We were just talking about this the other day. At work, if you're the squeaky wheel, everything you do is going to be noticed perhaps or like judged or whatever else. And if you're the kind of fly by night, just say under the radar, just do your thing, no one's really going to care.
That's this.
And that's kind of like this. It's like it doesn't do anything brilliantly by any stretch of the imagination, but it's also not so egregiously poorly made that it's like, oh God, here we go again.
I feel like the director was given the information. Here you go. It's written, ready to go.
Yep.
Make the best movie possible from this. Yeah. And I think he did.
Given what materials were available.
And considering I don't know anything about this guy, he's not well known necessarily, Sargent is, but I was pretty impressed by the fact that the directing was pretty good.
It was okay.
Yeah.
You know, it's not great.
Better than it should have been.
Better than it should have been, and better than
last one.
Than the last one, right? Yeah. And again, I think the 3D is obviously what hurts the last one more, just in general. Like you're under the thumb of the technology, let's say.
Yeah, you have some limitations, ironically enough.
But I think this shark looks better than 3.
Well, I mean, it's not the same shark, so this one's just the best looking one of the family.
Or is it?
And the most vengeful one, apparently.
That's right. He's got a real chip on his shoulder.
He does. Let it go. Let it go.
Just move on.
Let's get the biggest question out of the way. Do you like fish? Like consumption-wise? Like, do you eat fish?
On occasion, yeah.
If so, oh, well, yes, you just said so. What kind? With bones, without bones?
Who likes it with bones? Who's
My wife.
eating bony fish?
I will get the farm salmon.
Okay.
You fry it up, 15 minutes.
Sure, lemon and dill, move on.
No lemon here. My wife really don't see eye to eye with the whole lemon thing or the lime thing.
It's really what makes the fish.
No, I put some random spices on. It's delicious.
Okay.
However, she prefers sometimes to get a fancy fish, one with eyeballs, and cook it.
Okay.
Does her thing.
Like Ellen at the beginning of this movie.
Exactly. That's what she likes to do every once in a while. I don't have time for it.
No.
However, I do enjoy the taste. I don't like the effort of all the small, tiny bones, though.
Nobody does. That's why I'm shocked.
As a kid, my parents...
she clearly likes a project.
Yes. Clearly. Touche. I'm coming along. Doing great here. As a kid, my parents would be like, be careful you don't choke.
Yeah.
So the fear was instilled into me about eating this fish, which is probably part of the reason why I sort of stayed away from them.
Totally.
And went with the
and they're all
safe
like
farm
so
stuff.
tiny, they can, if it gets caught, dislodged in your throat. And I mean, it's just terrible.
And I like the cut, though. Underneath the water,
Yeah.
music's fine.
Yeah.
And then we have the fish eye cooking in the frying pan. This is a good start to this movie. I'm not outed, silly. Looking at the IMDb score, I have,
Sure.
Well,
Well, all four of these movies have started with that underwater thing, as you recall, and they kind of have a nice transition. So I think this fits into it. What I found interesting about this, and we'll call it out throughout the movie, because this sequence starts with a little bit of, and I used to love doing this. I grew up with a pool, as you know, in the backyard.
well documented.
And my favorite thing, and probably in large part based on my experiences with this movie, was to put on the goggles and do the half above, half
Sure.
below water thing.
Yeah, this does. It's pretty cool.
And this does it pretty consistently throughout. And, something you had mentioned last week that struck me was the let's look at Jurassic Park 3 as a horror movie.
I knew you'd like that, eh?
It still didn't help the movie entirely,
No.
but it made certain elements of it
Yeah.
a little more reasonable, let's say. And I'm thinking when I watch this, in that context, it's obviously is a horror movie, but in terms of the elevation or escalation of the horror tropes and genre, that POV shot is not really prevalent quite so specifically, I think, in the other movies. To get that view, the shark would have to be above the water and visible to everybody. But this movie wants to use it as
Yeah.
he's peeking out around the corner. He's peeking up above. It's really silly. It works.
But he's got a fin that would.
Yeah. So he's like half out the water.
Yeah.
Like the face would be up.
Who's looking? Nobody's looking.
Yeah.
Nobody's looking.
So it just makes me chuckle. That's an implementation throughout the movie that, again, with any real thought,
I didn't think about it.
is stupid. But if you don't think about it,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. It's just a cool effect.
I went in this movie with very few thoughts. Let me
Came
tell
out
you.
with even
And
fewer.
And it paid off. And it's funny you bring up the horror aspect of it. I'm really impressed with myself about the Jurassic Park 3 comment.
Yeah.
I'm going to ride that wave for a while.
Please.
I felt the opposite of this.
Less horror.
I felt this is almost not a horror movie because of so many other elements that it was trying to do.
Fair.
With some characters, trying to give them an arc when really they don't need one, or you wouldn't think you would give them one.
Yeah.
And the pacing of it,
Sure.
how slow it was. I don't mean slow in a bad sense, but no killing was happening for a long period of time.
Yeah.
It felt more of a story, and
Yeah.
I'm following along this family and what's happening. Not
Even
the
if it
horror.
doesn't make any sense.
Oh, yeah. No.
Right?
Yeah.
That's the funny thing about it.
But it does. If you
Accept.
accept on its terms, which you have to in this movie, you have to,
Yeah.
because it is the movie,
Yep.
right? I think how it unwinds and where the story takes us, I'm like, yeah, that's where that would take us,
Sure.
mostly.
Without any thought whatsoever, this
Yes.
is where you would go.
Yeah.
Sure. I think what is going to be a challenge is it's like I like this movie, but I know it sucks. And I'm getting the impression you like this movie and know it's and know it's good.
Accept it on its terms.
Yeah. I love it. I'm respectful.
And I'm really surprised that nobody was willing to do that. Just from what I'd read,
Oh, yeah, everybody hates this movie.
Wow, you
Yeah.
just
Richard Jenny hates this movie.
I know that was interesting comedy bit that you showed.
Just tearing the movie apart, a lot
Yeah.
of bad decisions.
Stupid.
Questionable. This is so stupid. What are you doing? And we've all been in that position, not necessarily with this movie, but we've all been that. It's
You see
too
my
late
shelf,
to
yeah.
be watching this movie, but yet here I am.
we are, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember the last time I watched a movie that late, as
Mm-hmm.
indicated. It was lovely to see Lorraine Gary
Yeah, back again.
not
Yep.
Gray. I made that mistake. I wasn't going to make that mistake again, Phil. And she has a real opportunity to shine here,
Yeah.
to reprise a role.
Yep.
And I was really curious to see what she did with it, and we'll get to it.
Now, just a little color on that.
Mm-hmm.
She had retired for a long,
Oh.
long time. Her husband, Sid Sheinberg, is the president of Universal Pictures.
Interesting. Okay.
And that's ultimately how she got a job in the first movie. And then when it came time to do this sequel, he was like, I've got a great idea. Come out of retirement. We'll put you in the lead role, your name above the title.
Sell
You're
some
going to run
tickets.
the show here.
Yeah.
And that's what she did. One of the things that I do enjoy, and we'll get into the sort of specifics around it, but I do think this movie tries its best, completely forgets about 3, It does
As it
not.
should.
It does not
It never
acknowledge SeaWorld or Mike and Sean down there. Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So what it does, I think, try to do fairly well is to tie it back to Amity. They bring back a lot of the cast from the first movie.
I did notice that, yeah.
So there's these ways in which it's a continuation of the story. You know, you've got Martin Brody's portrait there, his IMDb portrait right there in the police office. Sean Brody's deputy sheriff in the town.
Chip off the old block.
That's right. So take you back to the OG. And I think that is a smart idea, particularly because 3 was such a disaster generally.
You're going to connect to something that people liked in the first place, and that'll draw people in.
Yeah.
Worked on you.
But a complete recasting, obviously. Sean and Mike are very different people.
Yeah, we have Mitchell Anderson.
Mitchie.
Playing Sean.
Yep.
A lot of TV.
Okay.
Jake and the Fat Man.
Oh, yeah.
Not limited to, but that was one that stood out for me.
Yeah.
There was a Matlock in there.
Of course.
Several other recognizables. Not my go-tos necessarily, but a lot
87, you're kind of at the tail end of some of those.
And I recognized them, so I've seen them around. Lance Guest.
That's my boy right there. We've talked about him before.
He is a guy.
Very much so.
That was in Jericho.
Yep.
I still couldn't quite...
Take a little bit of the hair off. Take a little bit.
Yeah,
you know.
like I recognize him, but I can't remember exactly what character he played. I feel like he was like a journalist of some sort. Okay.
Yeah.
And The Last Starfighter.
Yep.
Which is something that I have never seen.
Oh, wow. That's a great movie.
Yeah.
He's great in
I got the impression that was like, whoa,
yeah.
big in its time.
Yeah. But we've talked about him in Halloween 2.
That's right. I wrote that down.
Yeah. It's funny that you're like, these movies I know him for, you've never seen.
Yeah.
The Last Starfighter we never talked about or thought about.
I just feel like the audience might be aware.
Yes.
No one's seen Halloween 2.
A Rick Rosenthal masterpiece.
Yeah. And Karen Young.
Yes, playing his wife.
Yeah. Recast the actor from the first one from the SeaWorld.
Bess Armstrong.
I was curious to see how true they were going to be to that character. Not that it mattered, but I thought,
to Mike's character or to his wife's character?
His wife's character.
Okay.
From the second one.
Completely different name, completely different character altogether.
Oh,
yeah,
so he's been
not
remarried. Oh, that didn't work
doesn't
out.
exist, buddy.
That's
they
true.
went to Venezuela. And it all fell apart.
Got you. So I didn't have to do that.
No.
She was in 9.5 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very talented woman, I guess.
Yeah. She's in something else too, I think I noticed. But anyways, again, not a lot of familiarity with these faces. I thought it was interesting at the beginning where it said introducing Judith Barcy.
Yeah.
To me, I would think if you're introducing someone, you typically go on to be somebody big, or it just didn't work out. I didn't think it worked out, but then you told me it really didn't work out.
Yeah, one of the saddest stories.
Yeah.
Without getting too detailed.
Yeah, keep this happy.
Yeah, like a year after this.
Yeah,
less
sad.
than it, she was murdered by her dad.
Good John Benet situation.
Really sad stuff.
Yeah.
Because I think she's really cute in this. Now, I don't like kids, right? As you know, like generally, but she's cute. She does her job.
She articulated herself really well as a kid.
Totally.
Using words like evasive, things like that.
Nice to be evasive.
Yeah, but she wasn't like overbearing. Like it wasn't too much.
It wasn't Francis.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. It wasn't just annoying, chatty.
It was just played a kid really well. And
yep. But so sad story for sure. But really, the highlight for me, Mario Van Peebles. As Jake. When I was young, man, I loved the Mario Van Peebles.
What was he else? I didn't know.
He was in
anything.
a TV show.
You watch TV?
When I was young, I did. I grew up.
Okay, fair enough. Kind of hard to avoid, I suppose.
He was in a show called Sunny Spoon.
I know of Silver Spoons. I haven't heard of this one, though.
Yeah, it's like a detective show.
Okay.
And I really just dug him. And that came out after this in 88. Like, I saw this movie in the theater, and I was like, this guy is cool.
Your boy.
Because I'm, 8 and dumb. His accent as a kid, I was like, this guy's so cool.
You really attached yourself to the guy in Glory Days. So maybe a thing for Jamaicans.
Yeah, it could be.
Well, there's anything wrong with that.
No.
He sounds really cool underwater, I'll tell you that. That stood out like a sore thumb.
So I loved him in this. He's directed Badass about his dad, who was a director as well, who's in this movie.
I saw that. I thought it was Billy D. Williams, but I'm not going to lie.
That family was I just dig them. And Melvin was in the remake of The Shining that came out 10 years after this. And I found it very interesting because when I saw the movie, he died.
Okay, you watched a different cut?
There was a different cut.
Oh, the right cut, maybe.
Yeah. So
we'll get to that.
We'll get to that.
Uh-huh.
But
interesting though. That's a much different take. I will say that for casting in general, this movie does pretty well.
I think so.
I was thinking about Jaws 2 and what we were discussing about that.
Yeah.
And there were just a bunch of
George
kids.
Foreman.
Yeah. We didn't care about anybody.
Correct.
I don't say I'm in love with anybody here, but everyone has a bit of a character to them.
Yeah, I think they're doing the job. Like, you know, and they're all good actors because most of them were coming from or going to good things. Lance Guest went on to have a pretty significant career. Yeah. And Mary Van Peebles is still making movies.
Household name.
Is still around.
At least in your household.
2-time Academy Award winner Michael Caine.
That adds some...
little gravitas.
Yeah, absolutely, for sure. I love Michael Caine.
But I think only now it does because he'd kind of fallen off, right? He was a guy that was around for a long time. But this same year, he won an Oscar in 87.
Okay.
And he was filming this movie. And he wasn't available to accept it. So he didn't pick up his first Oscar because he was making this movie in the Bahamas.
That's interesting.
And someone asked him later, and they said, "Have you ever seen Jaws 4?" And he says, "Nope, but I did see the house it pays for, and it's beautiful."
That's funny. Funny guy.
That's his opinion of the movie, I guess, was just like, I've heard it's crap, doesn't matter, the house it bought is beautiful. And I respect that.
Have you seen Harry Brown?
No.
Okay, it's on my short list then.
Okay.
I've watched it. It's on the shelf, and I need a second opinion of it. So
okay,
he's running the show there.
I mean, these guys had a great career, Alfie and Get Carter, and well, those two in particular, like the Italian Job in those early '60s movies, and then by the '80s, it's sort of like, who is this guy? And then
I know him as that's 70 plus. That's all my history with him.
Exactly.
The only character I will say is a little bit weak here is Mitchell Anderson. Fortunately, this movie makes a very bold decision, and I was incredibly surprised and impressed.
Okay.
You talk about different endings and versions of this movie that are different cuts.
Yeah.
I think there's one where he loses the arm, but he's still in the movie.
Okay.
I think there's a version out there. I didn't really put a lot of thought into it.
Sure.
Interesting to see how
a single-armed version.
Yeah, like he's alive and just armless.
It'd be interesting if you flip it, and then in The Fugitive, it's the one-armed man that is actually the cop chasing after a criminal that they've got no leads on.
Yeah.
Because at that point, it could be anybody.
Certainly a missed opportunity, but he was annoying in that first scene.
Yeah.
Leave your mom alone. Let her talk on the phone, and she's like, careful with the knife, cuts himself with the knife instantly. I'm like, oh, this script might have issues.
Yeah.
And it does.
Yeah, this first part actually I find interminable.
Yeah. But fortunately, the script doesn't get worse.
True.
I was surprised. I mean, maybe I'm being lenient for whatever reason.
I'll take it, man. Let's ride it out.
The stars, the moon has aligned to me that night, but I was very forgiving.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that he's out of this movie. And I want to ask you, if you remember, if not, just give me your overall thoughts, because I know this is something that you love. Making these types of choices.
Sure.
Just to kill in general.
Yeah.
But this is a big one because Mom, obviously, she's in the rest of the movie. She's not too happy about it.
No, she's not pleased.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things at play. So if we're just talking about the kill itself, or we're talking about the whole sequence?
I'm talking about the overall impact.
I think it's pretty huge.
For him being somebody who's in the first two movies as well. Like he's a character. We've grown with him a little bit.
What I've wrestled with when I was younger, or in trying to put it into a context since then, is I have no idea who Sean Brody is when I watch this movie. In context, because I think this is the first Jaws I've seen.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Right?
That's
so
a good point.
the impact of,
in that
oh
moment.
my God, you killed Sean Brody means nothing to me. But from a visceral, like, somebody's dying, an 8-year-old is watching it happen, fucking loved it. And now you watch it, and I think there's a lot of flaws. Like, the editing is so fast, the cutting is so quick.
Yeah.
You don't get real establishing shots. But then I think about the limitations of the fact that you've got a fiberglass shark that has to do the killing.
It's a lot of pressure on a fiberglass shark.
Right? And so we watch something like Quint, and that scene, I think, is perfection. But there's a couple of moments in that where it looks like he's just right? Like what
happens when you get the 4K version, too, you know?
The hydraulics are working overtime, but the quick cuts works for me because I'm an 8-year-old. So it's like flash, 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 bloody arm, oh my God. Loved it.
And I made fun of Mitchell being super annoying in the first scene. I'm like, uh-oh.
Yeah, but he dies well.
He really did. I felt like this is a guy who just lost an arm.
I think he says, my arm!
Reacts to it better than, and this is bold on my behalf, Jack Black.
Yeah,
same face.
sucks.
Well, in comparison
Yes,
to this guy
Yeah.
in this moment. So I thought from a performance perspective, Mitchell did better than the shark
Yeah.
in this.
Fair.
But for me, this being the fourth
right.
fourth installment,
Yep.
I know Sean, unlike yourself when you're first viewing,
Yeah.
like, this is the kid that had the scared. He's afraid of the water. I just watched him do this and that with the girl.
Yep.
Wow.
I
I was in shock, like
Sure.
he was when he lost his arm, that they killed this guy.
They went that far.
Yeah.
What I also really like from just presentation, Christmas music.
Yes. Yeah.
The intercutting
Yeah.
to
The kids
them
singing.
singing and the carolers.
This is
and him
perfect for you.
screaming in the water, begging for help. I loved the shitty piece of wood that gets sucked down 2 or 3 times before he finally disappears.
Yeah.
It's not nearly as good as Chrissy at the first one, obviously,
No, hey, come on. What are we doing here?
and Oberman with fixing the fence, that first death. But it is, I thought, a great first kill of this movie. Not scary entirely, but I love it. I think it still holds up.
What's sad about it, though, is how he got there in the first place.
Cow tipping.
Yeah, right? And it's
Yeah.
just a log.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking to myself, because the story is so unbelievable,
Yeah.
I'm thinking now it was the shark that was on the phone
Yep.
saying, you bet.
Planted the log.
Yeah, put the log there, called up,
Yep.
who I thought was Anne Haney from the rear.
Sure.
I'm like, why are you putting your name on this shit? Michael Caine's a different story, but for Anne Haney to put her name on this,
Don't do it.
and it wasn't her, obviously.
No.
But what a shitty way to go. A log.
Just for a log.
Just for a
And all
log.
because of cow tipping.
Mm-hmm.
When you look at the story in these contexts, you're just like, none of this makes any sense.
But I never thought of that.
No, because it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
And when I was 8 years old, it didn't matter either. And when I watch it now, I don't think it matters that much. It's when you're looking critically and thinking, who made this call? Why does the shark know he's going to be there? The timing of it, the specificity of it.
Should be here any minute.
Paulie, send him out.
And then right after that, you have Lorraine Gary saying it came for him.
Yeah.
And I have to say, her early performance in this, I think she does a really great job. I'm going to say it now. I can't even wait.
Okay.
I'm so excited.
Okay.
When I read some reviews after, some people, yeah, she nailed it. Others like, oh my God, this is brutal.
Yeah.
I'm on the side of she nailed it.
Wow. Okay.
She's distracted all the time. She's deep in thought. She's sad. She cried well on the ferry. Like there's
Very guttural.
And I'm surprised that she's married to the guy that got her the job, sort of thing. Because to me, she earned it, every penny.
I have to say that I disagree with you.
I'm surprised a little bit.
I think that she's serviceable, to use a Dave-ism.
Halloween 5.
That's right.
Original, yeah.
But I don't think that she's very good. If we're looking at it the grand scheme, she's probably best in these early couple of scenes. But everything else she does for the rest of the movie, I think, is not good. Now, she is not helped by what I think starts to turn into a pretty crappy script. Where the words she's saying aren't very interesting, she's not doing anything interesting with them.
You're wrong.
Okay.
You're wrong. Don't you dare. Lorraine killed it in this movie.
All right.
All right.
Killed something.
Sharks don't typically like water that's warm.
Yes. Cold-blooded.
I like above 80. That's me. 80 plus.
Are you a shark?
No, not at all.
Okay. I just had to double check.
Sales shark.
Mandatory.
Maybe. A little bit. Maybe a hammerhead in the sales
Sure.
world. Now, when I get into a lake, I don't really know.
You're not taking the temperature.
No, I just really just don't get in.
There you go.
For the most part, anyway. I just sit at the dock and just try to make funny
Is it because
comments.
of sharks?
No, because I know I'm in a lake. I just don't want to go through the
If
shock.
a shark can get to the Bahamas, it can get to a lake.
I suppose so. Up in the middle of Quebec.
Well, you don't want to be in the water, and Ellen doesn't want anybody near the water ever again.
She doesn't even want Michael to drink water.
That's
from
right.
What I got
That's
from
the
this.
level
She's
of
really passionate about.
distaste.
Yeah, which is understandable.
I think there's a part of me that
Gets it.
the scrutiny of this is everybody in this family has been traumatized by a shark
One way or another.
one way or another over the last many years. And the solutions are move to Florida and work at SeaWorld.
Yeah.
Or in this instance, move to the Bahamas
Little
and
bit
work
water there, yeah.
in the ocean. Those are things that, in hindsight, and if you really think about it, you're just like, why? Just move to Cleveland.
Yeah, you're not. Yeah,
Like,
you're not taking all the precautions that you could.
That's right.
What I thought early on in this movie is that it's Christmas. It's cold out. Nobody's going to be in the water. So what are we going to do here?
True.
And obviously it fixes that.
Yeah,
by,
that's a good point, actually.
Yeah.
The last ones are in July, right?
It's primed.
Smorgasbord, as they say.
Yeah. But we have to get somewhere warm, and then obviously this is the Bahamas. But yeah, again, you can put that under nonsense.
Of course.
Sure. But her reaction, now is like, yeah, okay.
I want to be with my family, and I want to leave Amity.
They're trying to convince her to go to the Bahamas.
Yeah.
And the kid is like, yes, you can. The kid doesn't know.
Doesn't know anything.
Doesn't know anything. He's like, you can catch the ferry. She's like, I don't know about that. But the kid was pretty certain that I think he can catch it.
Yeah.
And she was right.
The kid asked, Uncle Sean is dead. Does that mean he's never coming back? So
Good question.
If she doesn't know that, can you really trust her on...
Yeah, it's true. But she was right.
But she was right.
Because they were on that ferry, my friend.
Yeah, they made it.
Yeah, and this is where I think she really brings it. She just...
Breaks down.
Yeah.
This is where she peaks. Because like I said, everything on the island, once they get there, I don't think she's very good at all. But the desperation she plays pretty well. And that boat scene where she is able to fully let it go, I think is pretty good. Before they get on the boat, we've got one of my favorite lines.
Oh, sorry about that. I didn't realize.
That's okay.
So
It's
early.
a ridiculous one. But when Mike is frustratingly calling it a shitty piece of wood, for whatever reason, that's just another really quotable line to me. And when I went to Florida to go on the Jaws ride...
Yeah, and I believe you went there specifically for that.
If I could have had the forethought, I would have said for sure that's why I'm going. It was definitely a big part of it, though. But they had Neptune's Folly, the boat in the finale, and they had Sean's boat that sank.
Yeah.
And there was some random piece of wood that I was like, you've got the shitty piece of wood here. They brought it because that was only a couple years after this movie.
Do you think it was
I think it was the actual
one?
shitty piece of wood. So I was really pleased by that.
Yeah. What a way to go.
Yeah. But yeah, so now they land in the Bahamas. I'm gleaming at this.
Oh, the Christmas song.
Chestnuts roasting.
Chestnuts. I love chestnuts.
Yeah.
Generally speaking.
Sure. Chest and nuts. That's your thing.
Yeah. Funny guy. Plane ride with Hoagie.
Yeah.
Great introduction.
Mm-hmm.
If you wanted to go to Costa Rica to check out some dinosaurs, I think he'd be the guy.
I think you're right. I think you're right.
He'll fly low for you. He'll fly low.
He'll get you there. Absolutely.
And we do find out that he has a gambling problem. Just put a needle in that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not a pin, but a needle.
Yeah.
It's going to matter.
Mike, in his argument to his mother, who's like, I want you out of the water. I can't believe. I found this on the rewatch just a bit of a silly argument. The decision to go to the water feels kind of silly.
Of course, yeah.
But Mike does say in that exchange, I don't believe in voodoo.
Nor should you.
And
Or maybe you should.
Sharks don't commit murder. They don't pick out people.
This looks like they do.
And it turns out there's like a whole subplot in the book, the novelization of this movie, that addresses the fact that there was some voodoo curse on the Brodies.
That's what Benchley's bringing to the table, eh?
It's not Benchley at this point.
Oh, okay.
Some random novelization. They take the script and they write a book about it.
Gotcha.
So that element is there, and I think to your point, in the book, there's some more detail around
Flushed out a little bit.
The gambling that you may be alluding to.
Oh, okay. More to Hoagie's
later.
character. What I did like about this, where the kid is doing her thing at the water.
Yep.
And Grandma, Ellen, is like, get out, get out, get out. I loved how her daughter-in-law backed her up.
Totally.
That's the right move. Even if she thinks everything's fine.
Yeah. Rolls her eyes, old lady's
But
cracked.
I think it's the respectful thing to do.
Yeah.
I like that moment. And she realizes right afterward, I'm being such a grandma. It's a bit of a throwaway, but I really appreciated that.
I think that's a mischaracterization of grandmother behavior to me.
Yeah, they can do whatever they want.
Right?
Yeah.
Like in my
Yes,
experience,
sir,
grandmothers are like, you do you, girl.
Yeah, here's 14 cookies.
Here's whatever you need. It's fine. I like the scene anyway.
Well, I think she's using that as a cover. I think she
so.
knows why and just like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm just being
Just
grandmother.
me being- yeah. But I like the scene, and I like that Thea is so upset about it because, again, you're feeling like this is a natural kid behavior to me.
Yeah.
It's not acting. It feels like, Mom lets me do this. Why are you being such a meanie?
Yeah.
I do this every day, and now I can't. That's bullshit, you know?
Yeah, very lived in.
Yeah.
And it's very real, just like the next scene where Mike's wife is like, we need milk, we need bread, and beer. All the necessities.
Yeah.
Just the way she says beer. I don't know what it was. I
Yeah.
just really loved it.
How many times have you ordered that particular?
Just beer, actually. I don't bother with the milk or the bread. And then we have a short dream sequence, which you know instantly must be a dream, or you are the world's biggest hypocrite. It's one thing to move down the Bahamas, but to be swimming that far out?
Yeah. Just like Loving Life. I'm just going to go for a swim.
Yeah, there's a lot of people waking up sweaty in this movie.
There's a lot of sweat.
From nightmares, from
100%.
night terrors. Good makeup. Just the right amount of sweat.
Yeah, a lot of spritzing, I would imagine.
Yeah, Hollywood's best spritzers.
Yeah. Universal's greatest.
No relation to the producer.
No.
Earned it. And then we get a window into Michael's job.
Yeah.
And we meet Jake, your boy.
Mario Van Peebles, yep.
And like I said, and I'll say it again, he really sounds cool when
he's under the water.
Under the water. His
the
underwater
reverb
voice.
or whatever else. Yeah,
I don't know what it is. Like,
it's great effect.
Little things like this just make a shitty movie a little bit better.
Totally.
Almost to the point where it becomes a good movie.
We used to do things like that in the pool. We would just get under and try and talk.
Yeah, like Jake?
Both underwater, like to sort of see if you could hear me.
With a Jamaican accent?
Sometimes. I gotta be honest. It was the 80s.
Can't do that anymore.
But yeah, so I really like that. And I also just think this is a relationship and a friendship that feels like they're busting balls all the time.
Yes, definitely.
And I like that. I always thought that was
that was you and Graham, wasn't it?
It was me
that's
and
your
Lee,
relationship,
and just like that's just how you do it, you know? So I do feel like that's a relationship and a friendship that feels real.
Meanwhile, on the beach, it's not a big thing, but I really felt part of the moment. She's in the water, kids doing the sandcastle thing, and it's the camera's behind her, and she's just looking out to the sea. And she feels something.
A premonition, if you will.
Very simple, but enough to just portray what it wants to portray.
Totally.
Yeah.
But she ends up bumping into Hoagie.
Yes, who can't catch a fish for the life of him.
Oh my gosh, this poor guy. But they immediately hit it off, it seems, and they stroll up and down the beach.
Yeah. See the eyes he gave her?
Oh, yeah.
He gave her bed eyes. Like, I'm going to fuck the shit out of you.
And he gets a lot from her. She is trying to convince him.
Oh, it's a tough sell.
That the shark that killed Sean was the same shark.
It's targeted.
That killed her husband.
She's trying to sell the plot here.
Yeah. Does she succeed ultimately?
No, but he just you know what he's after.
The game.
Hoagie. No, I'm just kidding. Actually, he's a pretty honorable guy.
Well, he does try and say things like, it could have been.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
These things happen, it could have been anything else.
But it could be something else.
And she's like, it was no accident.
Yeah, so, I think he's being a good guy here. I think he's being an ear, someone to listen and help get her over it, because he knows, like, you're crazy.
What's funny to me that you say get over it is that's his approach now. And then when we're talking about Mike and Jake, when Mike's down in the water, and you go away, you leave me down here. This kid, just this brother, it's like days ago.
Yes. I thought that was a little rude.
Like, he died.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's around Christmas time. And
yeah, you bailed on me. You left me alone.
Yeah.
Like, dude.
Really, like, I like busting balls. Like,
yeah, that's a little bit.
But I was like, by the time this guy's over, I was like, you're a motherfucker.
That was insensitive.
And then Hoagie being like, it's going to be fine. Get over it, lady. Live your life. You can't keep going on like this. It's like, it's been days. It's her son.
In some religions, actually, it's a thing where you're only supposed to mourn. I want to say 3 days. That could be certainly incorrect, but it's a short period of time where you mourn for this, and then you move on.
Yeah, but I think that is all artifice. Obviously, people may be more disciplined than I am, but to get over something like that, you can say 3 days, move on, and then in 26 years, you're at a therapy's couch saying, like, I never processed the thing that happened, and I'm all fucked up because of it.
I just needed one more day. If it was 4 days,
4 days, it would have been fine.
But
it's just tough to say, like, anybody putting any timeline on that, but certainly not a couple of days.
Especially the circumstances around this death.
Yeah.
To have the history of this family.
At this point, it's even if we go real time, Jaws is 75, this is 87. So it's 12 years later.
Yeah.
And you've got your son and your husband dead by shark.
Wow, he died with the fear.
That's right, the fear
Let's
of it.
Let's be clear about that. They made it clear. When they're at the festival, when Hoagie's really trying to distract her, I love how she's like, give me a drink.
Yes,
like,
I bet you do. But yeah.
Just like total denial of feeling anything. Like, I moved on.
Yeah.
Sure I have. No, you haven't.
Yeah.
And he knows that. But I think her performance right there is that of that.
I'll give you that.
Give me that.
It's not a bad performance in that context.
In that moment,
for sure.
that festival, she killed it, buddy.
We're about 35 minutes in, though, and we finally get a real shot of the shark because for Sean's death.
Yeah, we had one shot earlier,
That's true,
but
sorry.
Yeah, but that was random. This serves a purpose more.
That's right.
Yeah, we have Jake.
Jake's down there.
Yeah.
It's a big fish down here, boy.
Very good.
No. This is probably my first shark, in watching the movies. Looks good to me.
Looks like a real shark.
Yeah. I think in hindsight, it's not. I think it's maybe even better than 2, but for sure better than 3.
Well, especially in 4K.
Yeah, exactly. It really pops. I've got 2 in 4K too, buddy. Don't you worry
Doesn't
about
make
that.
it right. Doesn't make it right. But yeah, it seems like it's not interested in Jake that much, though.
Yeah, they make a funny joke about that, right?
Uh-huh.
Like they don't like dark meat, but
Yeah.
when
Edgy.
but the shark clearly has an appetite, if you will.
For Brody's.
I mean, this thing leaps. It gets some good height to attack Michael.
It's been working out for years.
It's true. He's been preparing.
Yeah, this is like
came
Rocky the Shark here.
I like this. All the shark stuff in this movie, generally speaking.
Outside of the whole plot, I have no issues with anything that's really happening on the screen. Nothing's like standing out as, oh, really?
Yeah.
This is dumb, or this is shot
Sure.
poorly. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Roll it along. 12 Monkeys, though. That's trash.
Which I did
Just
watch
doing
the
it.
first episode, by the way.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Last night.
Yeah.
It didn't grab me instantly,
Okay.
but by the end of the 43 minutes,
Yeah. Potential?
there's potential.
Sure. Anyone from Bosch in it?
Actually, there's someone from Suits in it.
Okay.
And I've been watching a lot of Suits. The main girl in it is in Suits.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know how I feel about that because I see her as that character.
Gotcha.
Sometimes I could be a little bit hump, but we'll talk another time about that.
All
So
right.
I'm not out.
Can't wait.
Yeah. But there's some things I don't like.
Okay. That's fair.
But what we do like is Jaws 4.
Yes. It's not even Jaws 4. Everybody kind of calls it that.
Oh,
but
it's just
technically, it's Jaws,
the Revenge.
Yeah.
And Ellen can sense this happening.
That's that biological voodoo thing.
If you're go all in,
Sure.
you might as well. If it's
Yeah.
going to be ridiculous, stick with it.
Yeah.
Don't
It is pretty ridiculous.
have conviction about it. It's about as ridiculous as Hoagie's dancing. I just want to throw that in there.
Oh, yeah, he's not good.
Not good.
No.
But doesn't take me out.
No.
That I don't believe.
The last time I danced at all was at a New Year's party, and that's where we're going to now.
Oh, yes. There's something about the scene. You can say what you want to say.
Okay.
But there's
I have that right.
There's a comparison to Carlito's Way.
Yeah.
Did you get it?
No.
Oh, I'm surprised.
It's a party, and that's what I
Okay.
took.
I'll tell you.
Okay.
Right now.
Please.
Jake almost blows the fact that he wasn't supposed to tell
that's right. Yes.
Mom about the shark.
Where busting balls goes a little too far.
Yeah, where Dave
Yes,
Steinfeld or whatever it was
Kleinfeld.
got him in a lot of trouble
Sure.
with his girlfriend.
Yeah, if you had the boat license. Right?
Exactly. So,
Yeah. But here, we're going to be in a whole other business. Jake,
stop! Don't say anything. Yeah.
Jake's getting a little big for his britches.
Mm-hmm.
A couple of drinks in, I'm
Yeah.
sure, to a New Year's party.
Sure, rum probably.
Probably. But yes, they ultimately stifle that particular reveal, if you will.
Yeah.
Which, put a pin in it, might come back later.
Yeah. They have a nice slow dance. Do you have anything on that?
2 left feet, 2 right feet. I love that.
Yeah.
I got a kick out of that back in the day.
It's well written.
But almost immediately, Mike wants in. That's a little awkward.
Oh yeah.
Tries to cut in.
He doesn't like Hoagie, eh?
No.
Well, he doesn't mind
Suspicious of
Hoagie.
him. Suspicious of him.
He just doesn't want him for her.
Correct.
Come on, let your mom live.
And I think part of it is explained by Hoagie's line here, which is, the world would be a better place
That's really good, actually.
if more sons danced with their mothers.
That is actually really good. I'm impressed.
What does that even mean?
I don't know.
This is a creepy line from a creepy man, as far as I'm concerned.
But he does have a gambling problem, so I could sort of understand, he's being a bit of a Joe here, Mike is, where you don't want to be around that.
Yeah. But anyway, Ellen confesses to him that she's over it.
She's over it. Yep.
She's going to live in the now. Of course it wasn't intentional.
Duh.
Right. Of course the shark's not in the Bahamas.
What are we doing?
In the warm water where they can't live.
Yeah.
I'm fine. We're going to be okay. It's a week since the kid's dead.
And that's
the
her
appropriate
religion.
amount of time.
That's 1 week.
So
good.
So we're all good. We're back on the boat. Only now we're going to study sharks. Half the day.
50-50. That's the deal.
Yes.
Because Jake caught wind of this company, but they put bombs on dolphins, and Mike's like, I'm not about that.
Yeah.
It's all about the funding. Dr. Grant, different story.
All about the
Throw
money.
him some money.
I'll do anything you
I'll
want.
do it. Yeah, exactly.
Mike's in it for the science. Jake's in it
And
for
for
the
money. Yeah. I thought Jake was going to die here.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, when he's putting the meat out.
Sure, yeah.
throwing
He's
all
like,
the-
you remember how to pull a rope, right? And all this stuff.
He's just not dressed for it. And I felt like we were.
Too much loose clothes. He's
It's time for a kill.
yeah,
Like
it's
in
true.
in that
In that
tropey
context, yep,
but it's not a horror movie, so we're gonna get some more story here.
Mm-hmm.
He survives.
That's right, because they want to get the heart sensor effectively, basically a tracking
Yeah,
device.
complete success.
That's right.
Complete success.
In the first movies, we're looking at the barrels.
Yeah,
Get
that's
tense.
like the analog. Now we're into the digital
That's right.
age
That's
in
right.
'87.
And I also got a kick when Jake is promoting this sound effect. He goes, brum, brum,
Mm-hmm.
brum, brum. Yes, that's the heartbeat, sure, if that's how you want to play it. But it's also a little bit of John Williams.
Oh yeah. But what's equally as interesting, Phil, back on the shore.
Yeah.
Now, I don't want to get too personal with you, but who takes out the garbage around here?
We live in a equitable, democratic situation.
Must be nice.
I took it out last night.
I always take it out.
Always.
100%. That in the dishwasher.
Okay.
For some reason, now I'm not exactly working these days, so I don't really have an excuse. And it took a while.
Yeah.
Because as you know, I lived in an apartment for 20 years.
Dump it down the chute.
Exactly. So
on.
it took a while, but now I, reminder.
Get those emails. It's coming on Tuesday. Bring your...
So I'm good now.
Good for you.
It's Fridays now, by the way. I
Yeah.
might change.
Now, do you do it because? Because Mike does it because.
Well, yeah. Their relationship, I think, is really good. It's
Like
very
healthy?
It's very healthy sexually,
Yes,
as we'll find
that's
out
for sure.
in a moment here.
Yeah.
But they don't even know why they're fighting.
And I like that he calls it out.
Yeah.
And not in a way that's like angry.
Mm-hmm.
He's just like, oh,
Yeah.
so I take it out the garbage because.
Yeah.
Why didn't I think of that?
Yeah,
right?
thanks for clarifying that.
That's right.
My other question to you, a little bit more personal, is have you ever had sex with an angry welder?
No.
Okay.
I have been rebuffed by someone saying, I have work.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I basically live this movie.
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
I said, hey, do you want to fool around? I have work.
I have work. So you're mostly there.
Yeah, I'm basically there.
They don't even close the door.
No, I like
that's
it.
That's how a good porn
I
starts.
respect it.
Yeah.
Now, the
an
art
invitation.
installation, did you feel any...
No. I didn't know what that was.
Yeah, it's meant to sort of be this evocation of the shark, I guess.
It didn't connect with me. I thought maybe it was supposed to be something from a movie from before, that I was supposed to feel something about this.
No, because the camera wants you to feel something when it's looking. And
Yeah, that's what I mean.
It holds on and ominously. The music kind of does its thing.
Fail.
It's played in shadow sometimes. What I find interesting about that is it's like those art pieces that if you look at it head on, it's one thing. And if you look at it from an angle, it's a different thing. And when I look at this, I think unless it's lit that way and I'm looking at it from behind in the dark with the...
Sounds like last night.
Then it's like just art, but put all that other stuff on it, and you're like, oh, it's ominous. But when it's finally revealed, you're like,
Yeah, whatever.
doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's garbage. Now, Phil, this movie was criticized by many,
Yeah. Yeah. Man.
praised by none,
Yes.
except for us, apparently. Like the third one, no suspense.
Yeah.
But I felt this scene that we're going to talk about right now, assuming that we're on the same page,
We are.
is a pretty decent cat and mouse between Mike and the shark down
Sure.
below.
Mike's in the submersible.
Yes. This one's a little smaller than,
Yeah.
but that movie doesn't count.
That's right.
Didn't happen.
Wasn't even there. I don't really like this scene that much,
Okay.
in part because sharks can't move backwards.
They also can't have the feelings that it's having.
And-
But okay, if you want to nitpick that.
No, I just sort of some of the
That's
chase,
fine, but-
the chase through the sunken ships and stuff like that.
Well,
It's effective if you're not thinking. It's silly if you do think. And I think somewhere in the middle is where I'm at because there are parts of it where I like it
I loved it.
and the speed of it and, this and that, the chase sequence, if you will. But fundamentally, I just couldn't really get there for me.
I think the oxygen tank as a rocket is the most believable thing.
That is great. Get me out of here. Let me...
I think it works that way.
Totally.
It doesn't. I don't know. I don't
Doesn't
care.
matter.
Yeah, right.
We're not Science Corner.
But it shot well. Like, him just shooting up through the holes that he had previously made.
I mean, it's not bad. It just wasn't quite as gripping as you're describing
Yeah,
to me.
like, I don't think it hit that suspense level as the first one
yeah,
did.
just
but,
the chase itself was... I didn't fully buy into it in those ways.
But like 3, we criticized where...
It's so slow moving and...
But what's Buddy's name that got killed that worked on the thing?
Overman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And remember he got that jump scare?
Yeah.
Mike has one with an eel.
With the eel. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Sure.
He just had this moment.
He's looking a different direction. He turns around. There's this thing.
And those little differences is what really can make a movie significantly better. It's all the little things it's doing right. Even though it's completely unbelievable, it's making those choices correct.
I think that's fair. This is allowed to have some speed.
Yeah.
Whereas the technology of the last movie, because it couldn't maintain its 3D perspectives if it was going fast.
Hindered would be the right word.
100%.
Yeah. Hindered by many a thing.
many, many things. Absolutely. And we've talked a little bit about performances, and this is where I think Lance Guest as Mike, I think really delivers.
Yeah,
because he's
solid in this.
He's ready to go back in immediately.
Mentally, that's the right move.
Yeah. And so I like Lance playing that fear. It reads really like I am scared.
Yeah. And then I think just acknowledging it instead of like him just going back in, well, this is dumb. He would never do that.
Yeah.
You're saying, I am scared.
Yeah.
And the best thing to do is get back on the horse or I'll never go back in the water again. So I think that explanation, sadly, I think is needed.
Totally. And he does say, if I don't go back in the water, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Exactly. You're giving arcs to these characters.
Yeah.
That even
they don't deserve it.
Yeah.
In weird ways.
Like even his wife trying to give something to her with the art and just their relationship, I think, goes beyond what you would expect.
It's the art exhibit that's sort of the next chunk of scene.
Oh, yes.
It's better in the Bahamas. Melvin Van Peebles lets us know, which I love.
He's so right.
He's so good.
He's the best. He's the best. This is a scene where I'm a little bit in and out of.
Okay, tell me, because this is the next real showcase scene for the shark, for the family, for the characters. It all happens here. What are your hesitations, if you will?
Well, first of all, would you let your kid go out in that banana boat with the history?
Everybody's over it, buddy.
That's true.
It's been 4 days.
Been 4 days.
We're A-okay. We're golden over here.
I think overall the scene is good, just a little short.
Which part?
The whole attack.
Oh, okay, we're jumping to the attack.
I think they could have stretched it out to add a little bit more suspense, but they really want to showcase the eating of the one woman, which I think is good.
Sure.
And I wrote down, must go faster.
Must go faster is right. Yeah.
Great Jeff Goldblum line.
Yep.
But it's over pretty quick.
Yeah.
The kid's safe. Traumatized, yes, but I think there could have been another minute in there just to drag out the chase maybe a little bit.
Yeah. I think that's ultimately one of the things the movie is doing. It's product of the 80s. So I think these attacks, when they do happen, are either fast cut or jump to the point faster. And I do agree that having a kid in peril is just always, I think, interesting. We do see brief of her climbing over the people as the banana boat's been deflated.
Yeah.
And she's climbing over others to get to the front of the boat while the woman's getting eaten. That's a really good scene, but I agree, it is a little short. What I also like about this scene, though, is the reaction on the beach.
Yes.
This, to me, is a level that 3 never gets to. And this is really Jake's wife. Those are scenes I also wish would last longer, because when I think back to the original Jaws, the mass exit, the whistle blowing, and that buildup of Brody looking out and then sees something and all hell breaks loose. This is missing that. What is here, I think, is really good.
Yeah, flush it out a little bit.
The attack, maybe not necessarily, but for sure the reaction to the attack, the frantic energy of that, I think is...
Yeah, because the two wives, I think, nailed it.
They really did. If I watched that scene in a trailer, I would think this is the most exciting movie
of 87.
Yeah.
This movie had to compete with Predator.
It's true, yeah. It
doesn't. Good luck, John McTiernan.
It doesn't. So anyway, I think that's a highlight for sure.
That's why I think what impressed me about this movie, it was able to be elevated, not just in 1 or 2 scenes, but almost throughout the whole movie. Each scene was like, okay, missing a couple things, sure, but it did everything 3 did better.
Yeah.
And it's not just the 3D stuff.
No, there's a lot of other problems.
Yeah,
more so
3D.
just around the technology of the pacing and stuff like that. I think the 3D is, but fundamentally that movie sucks.
And this is where Ellen becomes possessed, which might have been a bigger thing in the book. I don't know, but she is like, whoa.
One-track mind.
And I'm like, where are you going? What are you doing? This is, to me, the dumbest thing.
Going to the ocean?
Just not having a plan.
Yeah.
Like, what's your end game here?
Obviously, the shark is going to come for her.
Is she sacrificing herself? Like, is this suicide? Like, I wasn't sure.
No, it doesn't make any sense.
Don't think she thought it through.
No. I actually think that combined with the next scene to be 2 moments where I might have been ready to pull the ripcord, as it were.
Oh, what's the other one?
The other one is when Mike comes back to the house.
He's in trouble.
He's definitely in trouble.
Yeah, that's the definition of being in the doghouse. Something like this. Yeah.
Forget about that garbage fight earlier.
Yeah, exactly.
This is a bigger fight. But he says, "Oh my gosh, I should have known."
Mm-hmm.
There is no basis for that, where he's like, "Oh, I should have known my daughter was going to be attacked because I saw a shark 2 days ago in the ocean."
But I got to push back a little bit there. Because there is a moment where he's out on the boat with Jake, and he felt that...
Why just me?
Yeah, that he was targeted, not Jake.
Yes, there is that moment.
There is that, and that's just enough to sell me this scene.
I guess, like, where the credulity of what's happening is pushing against the...
That ship has sailed. No
my level of acceptance.
Yeah, everything else is fine.
And then also, no, that's the thing. We talked about it, right? Where it's like, yeah, you can accept a couple things, no big deal.
But now you're pushing it.
Where this two back to back, I was like, oh,
yeah,
I was with you. Don't do this.
You're asking so much of me.
Yeah. But luckily, he just bails on his family.
Yeah.
Where's my mother?
Where's my mother? Mother.
And picks up Jake.
Yeah.
And Jake's a go-with guy, and I really respect that.
Yeah, to a fault, almost.
Yeah, it turns out. And they just decide to go out on a little dinghy.
Fortunately, Hoagie's there.
Luckily.
And then, boom, they're up in the plane.
Good cut. Do you have a better idea, they say?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Now, this movie, just talking about the plane, there is a Nintendo game based on this movie, and there is a scene where one of the bonus scenes is you in a plane trying to drop your bombs on...
I can see that.
Yeah,
this would
squid or
pretty good in video game form.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. They just released it again on PS5, and I beat it in like 12 minutes. Took me like a lifetime when I was 6 years old trying to play this game, but here we are.
Here we are indeed, out on the grand ocean.
When they're in the plane, Hoagie's like, "Where is it?" And Mike's just like, "It'll find her."
Yeah.
He's fully indoctrinated now.
Don't blame him.
He should have known.
He should have known. And he's proven right.
Every time, because there it is.
There's, in plain sight, there's the fin.
Yeah.
There's the boat. Hoagie decides to land the plane in the water, which I think is questionable.
Sure.
At best.
It's a seaplane, I guess. It is now.
Fortunately, the shark,
which
we don't have a name for it yet, isn't after Hoagie.
No.
Do you remember that he had lived?
Yeah, I never felt like he was threatened. I mean, again, when I first saw it, I assumed everyone's going to die.
Yeah, but I'm thinking he's going to be fine.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's
first-time
fine.
watcher. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the shark does spend some time eating the plane.
It's good.
But he also ate a helicopter in part 2, if you recall. But they jump in the water and swim to safety through the water where it's not safe.
Yeah.
With shark is right there in front of him.
He's playing distraction.
That's right.
Good move.
Yeah.
Just enough.
Luckily, they all managed to make it to the boat.
I'm okay with all that, actually.
And Jake goes into action. He's got some electromagnetic field technology, and he's going to just make it happen.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I'm fine with that.
I don't know enough otherwise for it to not be okay.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, sure.
And we get to hear him roar.
That was a big problem for a lot of people.
Questionable.
What do I know?
I love how.
What do I know? Yeah. I'm not a marine biologist. I didn't claim to be. I'm not taking golf balls out of whales' blowholes.
Yeah, that's fair.
Right? So,
the consequence of getting this set up, however, is Jake's going to die.
He's not after Jake. Just had a little taste.
A little appetizer.
Yeah. And I think he should have.
Okay.
Not because I want him to. Like, you know me, I'm happy everyone lives.
Of course.
That's not where I'm here, frankly speaking. But because of the logistics of it, I'm like, you're dead.
You're dead.
You're not going to live. And if you did, you're going to bleed out before we get you even close to a hospital.
Right. Even if you live this, you're not going to live the whole thing.
I think I had the bigger problem with that.
Sure.
Like, that's a lot of blood.
Mike's on the boat. He's jacking it all up. Ellen is totally fixated on presumably ramming the shark.
That's her move.
That's her move.
No, that's not the pinch or the
swirl. She starts flashing back to scenes that she has no...
Yeah. Right.
No idea what happened or what could have happened. I mean, maybe...
It's for us.
Maybe Martin showed up and said, you know what happened? Let me tell you the story. And she can pinpoint that. I said, smile, you son of a bitch. And I shot the thing.
I think it's just representing her feeling.
Of course. It's just silly.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's all. It's just silly.
Yeah.
Not close. Disqualifying, but silly.
Right near the end here.
It's really not as silly as what happens next, which is she, in unison with Brody's memory of "Smile, you son of a bitch," she rams the shark
with wood,
with a boat, with a masthead of some kind.
Yeah, it's messy. This is all weird to me.
And then the shark blows up as if there were a grenade inside of him,
gunpowder.
Yeah. what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Explain this to me.
I can't.
Exactly.
I won't.
It's bad.
Because I can't. I'm not even going to try. I wouldn't do it justice.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is, in my opinion, the least cool finale.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Yeah.
And what happens next is even worse, obviously, because Jake pops back up.
Mm-hmm.
And you probably didn't notice this, but
What's that supposed to mean?
so this is a reshoot because, as I mentioned, when I saw it in theater, Jake had died.
Uh-huh.
And I don't really remember what happened after that, but I do remember having an emotion because I really liked that character.
You did.
And I remember feeling sad that he was dead. But right now in the movie, we see they're picking Jake up and there's this debris from the plane.
I did see debris.
But if you notice, there's a lapping of the water against a wall very close by.
Oh, ooh.
Because they shot it in one place and then had to obviously do the reshoots. They did it in a tank in the middle of Universal Studios.
I did not see that.
So if you watch it again, particularly in 4K,
yeah,
you really
you'll
just
see
see that sort of
4K
lapping
wall.
Hitting up against it.
Gotcha. I'm out.
But I have real problems just in general with a shark blowing up
With wood.
yeah, and Jake
by wood, yeah.
surviving.
Yeah.
And then it pretty quickly goes to credits. She's on a plane back with Hoagie and it's over.
Yeah. Love.
I guess.
It's a son of a bitch.
So the original ending is that they stab the shark. That does happen.
Mm-hmm.
Jake does die.
Mm-hmm.
And the shark more or less just bleeds out. Doesn't blow up. Is basically stabbed and then keeps bleeding and roaring.
That's the right move.
It's not really well executed, but it is better than, I think,
Makes more
just
sense.
a random blowing up of a shark.
Yeah, well, it looks like you have poor execution either way.
Yes.
At least make it more feasible. Or
Yeah. But yeah, and then that's it. She's off back home.
Yeah.
And totally over everything.
Yeah, that was another
Everybody feels really
critique
good
of the
about
movie.
themselves. And I'm like, it's been 7 or 8 days. You got a lot done, though.
Them's the rules.
Yeah.
Great film.
That's where I'm at. I love the movie for all kind of the wrong reasons. I think it's really silly.
It has a
and if you
charm to
think
it.
about it, it's kind of dumb.
Easy to watch.
But it is very easy to watch in ways that 3 is not. In fact, even in ways that 2 is not. So my ranking, I'm
Yeah.
going to give it to you. It's 1,
yes.
4, 2, 3.
1, 4, 2, 3. Same as me.
Oh, wow.
100%. I went back and forth on 2 and 3.
Yeah.
As much as we didn't like the teenagers and stuff, other things were still done
That's it.
okay.
It still has Scheider and it still has Murray Hamilton doing their thing.
Yeah, and directed just a little bit better, I think.
Totally.
Yeah,
But
it's
yeah.
close.
So for me, this movie is
It's the second best Jaws.
It's the second best Jaws. It's
just,
a really far cry, though.
We just lost a lot of credibility in this episode, but I'm sticking by it.
I stand by it too.
Entertainment value. I know movies aren't just about being entertained, but that's a good chunk of it.
Yeah.
And I found myself entertained by this movie. I liked the characters. I liked a lot of things about it. So
It's crazy to me as we're watching this that you and I are on the same page.
yeah, and IMDb really got this one wrong.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Or we did.
This is
Something.
one that I think actually we're in
one's
the
on
wrong,
us.
but I'll take it. Dave, what do we have next week?
Next week is going to be a little bit more grounded in reality, I think. We're going to go to 1993, but no sharks in this one, but there is a little bit of a revenge factor, a little bit of cat and mouse.
Okay.
So there are some elements loosely connected to what we saw.
No water, though.
No water. I had to think about that for a second. Might be a glass of water in there somewhere. Maybe there's a little bit
A
of...
pivotal glass of
There's
water.
some whiskey, I think. And we're going to see a little bit more of Rene Russo,
Oh, I like that.
like I promised.
I like that.
I think it's time to
Well
go back.
done.
Yeah.
Coming back hot.
Yeah. In the 90s, too, where she's, prime.
Peak.
Peak Renee. That's right, buddy.
I love it. Well, thank you for peeking in on us this week. We do appreciate it. Please rate us 5 stars in your podcatcher of choice. Subscribe so you never miss an episode. And please share the podcast with any Bahamians you come across. Warm water or cold, we'll accept all.
Sounds good to me.
And if they ask you why, just say because.
Or even cuz.
Yeah, sure. That's all you need. Done. Good night.